Welcome, deep divers. So today we're setting our compass for a journey into a part of Osaka, one that often flies under the radar, but it's incredibly rich with history and, well, surprising untold stories. Forget the usual suspects like Dotonbori or Osaka Castle for just a moment. We're about to do a deep dive into Nishinari Ward. It's a vibrant, complex district, truly holds a treasure trove of captivating history and unique hidden gems, if you're willing to look a bit closer.
Exactly. And our mission today really is to unearth Nishinari's long and dynamic history. It remarkably stretches back over 1,300 years. And we're not just tracing, the big names, generals and emperors. We want to highlight how the lives of everyday people, their struggles, their triumphs, even their quiet acts of defiance shaped this very distinctive area. And just as importantly, we'll reveal some truly unique, often overlooked experiences and places you can visit today, showing how those echoes of the past, they still resonate pretty vividly right now. You might just find your next must-see spot.
Okay, so let's kick things off way back. We're talking the Tensho era, around 1580. Picture Japan gripped by fierce civil war. We're with Hashiba Hideyoshi, who of course later becomes the legendary Toyotomi Hideyoshi. He and his army are bogged down, sieging Ishiyama Honganji, that's the precursor to Osaka Castle. And the summer heat, absolutely relentless. Soldiers were literally collapsing.
And it was a scene of real desperation, yeah. And amidst this oppressive heat, Hideyoshi, looking for some relief, stumbles upon this humble little tea house. Just a thatched roof place tucked away in a dense bamboo grove. Inside, a blind tea lady, her name was Akuni. She offers him this simple, coarse tea, brewed not with fancy ceremony, but just with fresh morning dew. And what's fascinating is Hideyoshi's reaction. It was immediate, profound. He drinks it, feels instantly refreshed, revitalized, and right then there declares it Tenkaichi-cha.
Meaning the best tea under heaven.
Exactly, the best tea under heaven. And that declaration was so significant, the whole area became known as Tenkachaya, heavenly tea house. And then this gesture, he dramatically shatters the tea bowl, not in anger, but it was like a symbolic promise to Akuni. He vowed to give her a 1,000-fold golden cup once he unified Japan. And as a token of gratitude, he gave her a short sword. It's more than just a charming story, It hints at how even the powerful found solace, strength in the humble and overlooked.
That's an amazing story, almost legendary. But it makes you wonder, was his praise just about the tea? Or maybe a bit strategic, too? Elevating something humble like that.
That's a really sharp point, yeah. While the refreshment was no doubt real, Hideyoshi was, well, a master strategist. A PR genius, really. Elevating a local, humble act to heavenly status. That could definitely connect him with the common people. Show his humility, his appreciation, even as this figure of immense power. Plus, it made the area significant for his followers. So the story, it's not just about a drink. It sort of lays the foundation for Nishinari's spirit, showing how even a legend like Hideyoshi found strength in the simple, overlooked kindness of a local. That's a theme that really runs through this ward.
And what's incredible is this isn't just some old tale. You can actually go there. The Tenkaichi-chaya shrine stands today. You can touch the very blue stone where Hideyoshi supposedly rested his bowl. Imagine that connection. And if you visit in June, there's the annual Tenkachaya Matsuri. They recreate the traditional bamboo leaf tea. You could almost hear Hideyoshi's praise. The shrine also has an Edo period painting, Taiko Kisazu, depicting the scene. A real tangible link.
Yeah, it's quite something. So from that story of unexpected kindness shaping history, let's jump forward a few centuries to a different kind of unexpected compassion. This time in the vibrant, sometimes controversial world of Tobita Shinchi.
Right, let's make that jump. Sengoku period to the Taisho Romance era and post-war Showa, Tobita Shinchi. Established in 1921 basically as a concentrated pleasure quarter, an entertainment district. Think grand, 3-story wooden buildings, intricate carvings, hundreds of red lanterns glowing at night. It quickly became Kasai's #1 entertainment district, a place of undeniable allure, but also complex social dynamics.
And what's really compelling here is the figure of Chikukyoku, a legendary geisha of the time. Beyond her public image, she was known for these remarkable acts of secret kindness. For instance, she'd carefully hide sweets gifted by wealthy customers, not for herself, but to share with hungry street children, secretly, at night. But her heroism really shone during the devastating 1945 air raids. While others fled, she bravely rushed back into a burning geisha house, managed to save over a dozen terrified girls. Tragically, though, she suffered severe burns, disfiguring half her face. And there's another story, quite poignant. She secretly redeemed a debt for a struggling scholar. He'd sold himself into service to pay for his sick mother's medicine. She just told him, "When you succeed, don't forget the cold lanterns of this street."
Mhm.
After her disfigurement, she kept showing compassion, ran a small eatery, Kikuya Shokudo, famously provided free meals right up until 1980.
Wow, those hidden acts of kindness. They're really remarkable, especially given the context of Tobita Shinchi. It really challenges the usual perception of a pleasure quarter, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It really raises that question, how do we square the public image of a place, or even a profession, with the profound, often hidden humanity and moral courage found within it? Chiyukiku's story is just such a powerful reminder. Compassion, selflessness, they can bloom in the most unexpected places, and they profoundly shape a community's character.
That's a powerful thought. And the great thing is you can still explore this unique history today. The Tobita Historical Museum is a fascinating place to start. They display Chikiku's actual silver mask and an old menu woodblock from her eatery. They even share the recipe for her heroic curry. Sounds amazing. And at night, they have these mask lantern projections on the stone path outside, recreating the graceful dances of Taisho-era geishas. It's visually stunning, almost like ethereal. And for a truly unique taste of history, you can pre-order a Shinchi Nostalgia Bento. Replicates sashimi Thai and bamboo rice, and it comes with a replica of Chiyokiku's handwritten notes. A journey back in time, visually and culinarily. Okay, so from the quiet compassion of a geisha, let's shift focus dramatically. We're heading to the sweltering summer of 1973 and the intense struggles in Kamagasaki, the area now known as Airin. This was a huge hub for tens of thousands of day laborers, and frustration over withheld wages, rampant violence from brokers. It had just reached boiling point.
Yeah, this brings us to a really pivotal moment, July 23, 1973. An iron worker, Matsumoto Terao, also identified sometimes as Shimada Tetsuo, he climbed onto a concrete platform in Triangle Park. It was brutally hot, like 45 degrees Celsius. He tore open his shirt, showing his scars, and his voice just echoed this collective frustration. We built Osaka's high-rises with our sweat. How can we live like stray dogs? And then, to really drive it home, he held up 3 teeth he claimed a black market broker knocked out, declared them his wages.
Wow, his wages, that's incredibly
It
visceral.
was just raw. And that moment, it ignited a citywide strike, led to a 23-day standoff. Ultimately, it forced the government to regulate job agencies, recognize the rights of these workers, and during that intense time, the community just rallied. Women cooked relief curry from potato skins, whale-canned goods in old petrol drums, feeding the striking workers. And this really symbolic act. Students wrote the character for Personal in Blood on a canvas, hung it from Tsutenkaku Tower, a powerful symbol of solidarity, demanding basic human dignity.
That image, the blood-soaked canvas on Tsutenkaku Tower, incredibly powerful, really brings home the desperation, the determination. So how can you connect with this challenging but inspiring history today?
Well, right there in Triangle Park, you'll find the Labor's Dignity Monument. It's deeply moving, features a safety helmet, countless handprints, a powerful symbol of that struggle for respect. At the Airin Labor Center, you can have a unique yellow helmet experience. Gives you a glimpse into that life. You can even try cooking a 1973 replica curry, a literal taste of their resilience during the strike. And the park's ground, it's inlaid with 100 bronze bricks, cast from tooth molds, each one inscribed with workers' oral histories, preserving their individual stories. And up on the Tsutenkaku top floor, there's a projection exhibition. It vividly recreates that image of the blood-soaked canvas covering the tower, lets you witness the visual impact of their struggle.
Okay, now let's pivot to something delicious. A slice of history in Shinsekai, particularly during the Showa 30s, that's 1955 to 1965. This is where one of Osaka's most iconic, most beloved street foods, kushikatsu, was born, at the famous Daruma shop, born directly out of post-war necessity, really. Famine ingenuity.
Yeah, the ingenuity was born from hardship. The owner, Yamada Mazaru, saw workers eating these cold, meager rice balls, and he had this brilliant practical idea. Deep fry leftover fish scraps coated in batter, serve them on bamboo skewers with a simple, addictive dipping sauce. It was hearty, cheap, surprisingly tasty, just 10 sen per skewer, a real innovation for the hungry post-war population. But Sidori gets even more dramatic, legendary, frankly. A Yakuza gang comes demanding protection money. Yamada, instead of cowering, calmly fries up a hell-bomb kushikatsu. He'd secretly filled it with chili sauce mixed with, apparently, some potent gas. Brought the gang leader to tears, sent them running, coughing.
Hellbomb. So he was a master of spicy negotiations then.
You could say that. It speaks volumes about the unexpected resourcefulness of ordinary people under pressure, right? It's a testament to how even simple food can become a symbol of defiance, of community spirit.
That's a fantastic origin story, and you can absolutely experience that legendary spice today. The Daruma main store still offers a Death God challenge. If you're brave enough, Finish a 5x spicy kushikatsu. You get an iron stomach certificate to prove it. The store even has a vault with the original 1958 spicy oil bomb recipe. They display it monthly for a limited time. A glimpse into the secret behind the legend. And for a unique souvenir, collect Yakuza repellent omamori charms by visiting 8 famous kushikatsu shops in Shinsekai. It's a really fun, really delicious way to explore the area's food heritage and its quirky legends. Okay, from fiery entrepreneurship to something truly heartwarming and surprisingly impactful. A more recent story from Heisei 11 to 21, that's 1999 to 2009, at JR West Zōenmae Station. This is the charming but profound tale of Tama, also known as Tomako, a bobtail calico cat found on the platform one cold winter in 1999.
And the real story here is Tama's remarkable decade of service. This wasn't just a station pet. She would diligently greet passengers resting by the ticket gate, and she'd conscientiously patrol the tracks, deterring rats. The station master saw her dedication, the joy she brought commuters, officially appointed her honorary station master. But her story goes beyond cute. She performed these extraordinary acts of heroism, captured the hearts of the whole nation, really. In a blizzard, March 2001, she famously saved a student considering suicide, suddenly bit their pant leg, meowed frantically, alerted staff. She also rescued a drunk man who fell onto the tracks, frantically clawed a station worker's sleeve to get attention. Over 10 years, she saved 7 human lives. Her paws actually became permanently deformed from her efforts. When she passed away in 2009, thousands attended her funeral. 100 workers filled the platform with cherry blossoms, carried in their safety helmets. It just highlights those profound, unexpected connections between humans and animals, and how heroism can come from anywhere.
That is truly remarkable. Heroes come in all shapes and sizes, even with 4 paws. And her legacy lives on today in some really unique ways. There's a paw print sensor at the ticket gate. You can match your hand to a rescue index, a touching interactive tribute. You can visit the Cat Station Master office, which now live streams the current station cat, a descendant of Tama, carrying on her work. And for a really unique ride, there's a limited Tomako Go train. Its carriages are adorned with manga telling her amazing rescue stories. It's a beautiful testament to unexpected heroes in everyday life, a charming hidden gem for visitors.
And that heartwarming story, it leads us nicely into how Nishinari itself, a place often defined by past challenges, is transforming. Proving resilience comes in many forms, human and feline alike. Now, the area has had, it's true, a complex reputation, social issues, homelessness, past riots, but there have been significant, sustained efforts by the Osaka Prefectural Police since about 2014. They implemented this comprehensive 5-year plan to improve public safety, cracking down on illegal street stalls, drug transactions, improving sanitation significantly. It's made the area progressively safer, more welcoming for residents and visitors.
And you can really feel that shift. There's a move towards, well, gentrification and increased tourism. You see budget hotels converting to accommodate international backpackers. They're drawn by this super convenient location and, still affordable prices. There's even this intriguing proposal by Chinese merchants to establish a 4th Chinatown in Nishinari, driven by the direct Nankai train from Kansai Airport, close to central Osaka. It sparks debate, naturally. Concerns about noise from karaoke places, traffic, but also support for revitalizing empty shops, bringing new economic life. It's a district really in flux, a fascinating microcosm of urban evolution. And for those wanting to explore even deeper, Nishinari has loads of smaller, intriguing spots beyond these main stories.
Oh, absolutely. For those looking to really delve further, find those unique spots. There's the former Nankai Tennoji branch line. Now it's a tranquil abandoned railway, repurposed as Sano Midori Park, a wonderful nostalgic walk.
Sure.
With distinctive signal-like streetlights evoking its past. You can experience local daily life at the Super Tamade supermarket, famous for its dazzling, almost overwhelming neon signs and incredibly cheap goods. It's a sensory overload, a real glimpse into Osaka's daily rhythm. And keep an eye out for those unique 50-yen vending machines all over the district. A charming local quirk, testament to Nishinari's down-to-earth character. For traditional Japanese entertainment, often hard to find, the historic OS Theater and Suzunariza preserve Taishu Engeki. It's this vibrant, popular theater drama, music, dance. And don't miss the free ferry crossings over the Kisugawa River, like the Okiaishimo Ferry. Offers unique views of the city's industrial side. The impressive Senbonmatsu Bridge connects you to a different Osaka.
These are truly hidden gems, a different lens on Osaka. But it's important to stress, for any tourists visiting this unique district, respect and awareness are key. Being mindful of local customs, personal privacy, exercising caution, especially with photos, in an area with such a distinctive social dynamic. It's about engaging respectfully with a living, breathing, evolving community, embracing its complexity.
Yeah, As we reflect on Nishinari, what really stands out is its multi-layered identity, a place of profound history, remarkable resilience, and constant, often challenging, change. It's not just about the big monuments, it's about the everyday struggles, the quiet triumphs, the unique human stories etched into the streets. You see it in little details, like the old town name monuments scattered around.
Nishinari really embodies that idea, doesn't it? That history isn't just in grand halls, but in the boiling pots on the street corners. It offers this tangible connection to ordinary people's lives through centuries, from Sengoku tea ceremonies to modern-day cat heroes. It's a place where you can feel the pulse of Osaka's past and present, a testament to the enduring human spirit.
Absolutely. And Nishinori kind of challenges us, I think, to redefine what history really means. It's not just castles. It's in the resilient spirit of a blind tea lady, the quiet compassion of a geisha, the roar of laborers demanding dignity, even the unlikely heroism of a station cat. It's a testament to how the most profound human stories often emerge from the less polished, often overlooked corners of our world. So maybe consider this. What unexpected beauty, what understanding might you discover by truly engaging with the world around you, especially in its less polished, maybe misunderstood corners?